Hello YouTube. We are currently on my Minecraft private server, which no, I am not giving out the IP for. I thought I'd just show you guys around, you know, cause I'd rather do more than just Terraria vids. Terraria is awesome, but so is Minecraft. So, we are currently, well, what a couple people that do play on my server, we call this, well, second base. This railway, I guess you'd call it, extends to first base all the way to a town that I have built and a couple people have helped. I think the total amount of people that actually play on my server are, oh, let's see here, 45 people. It's just a couple friends, so it ain't really a lot. And, well, let's get started, I guess. Now, second base also, well, has a mine. So does first base. They are very extensive mines, like, uh, where's a hole? Or, I swore that one of my players dug a hole, like, out in the middle of oh, I remember that goes down to a dungeon that I just happened to come across. But anyways, both base 1 and 2 have mines, and they're pretty uniform mines, except for this one. We had a player who didn't really get the concept of mining. Well, there's our railway again. Took me forever to get the audio figured out for this to record myself and Minecraft. It was very wonky. Oh, and it's still nighttime out. But this entire base was, I carved out the initial base area and then the whole mine, but the rest of this was carved out by another player who doesn't really play very often, anymore. Let's just say she don't play no more. She's very active, well, maybe not active, but just a very busy person, supposedly. Yeah, I don't know what, no. Yeah, she carved out these windows, and that goes up to an area above second base, which is still kind of open to monsters and whatnot. She carved out these windows, and, well, they look kind of nice. This goes to nowhere, apparently. It's not very often I actually come over here. Yeah, carved out windows. I think I eventually wanted to do like a balcony type thing, just made out of complete glass so we can see what was going outside. It'd be pretty sweet, but just been too lazy to do it. And there's the nether portal, which goes to the nether portal in the nether. Well, the nether portals are kind of screwed up in this update. I don't know why. They use 1.6.6. Like, I have a nether portal near at bedrock pretty much, and first base, and this goes to that portal for some reason. I kind of hope they fix that in 1.7, because that'd be really nice. It really would. Alright. Now, we have a pretty decent server. It's nice. There's a random creeper. I simply got fed up with going through random terrain without sometimes even knowing where the hell you're going. So I built a sidewalk. And there's just some random buildings here. Those ladders need to be updated like a while ago. But yeah, this was well, Minecraft made. It was here when we got here, and we thought it was a cool place to make a base. So that's basically where that story came from. We eventually pretty much found it because at some point during playing the game there was either a corruption or it just changed on us. The spawn point changed to over here, and it used to be like way over there. I'll probably show it to you later. But it's like right up here now. But at first it kind of confused everybody, and I was like, hey, I'll just build an outpost out here, and eventually came another base and some other buildings, and it was very interesting. But yeah, that's one outpost. We call it the new spawn outpost. We've got the long sidewalk just taking us to first base actually. There is nothing really important out here. There was a player that we had for like a couple days who's like a friend of mine, so a friend of a friend kind of. He only played for like maybe a week, but the amount he did in like a week was amazing. Like, this is his right here. It was just kind of awe-inspiring. Like, one day I come on the server and there's this big building with lots of stuff come off, and I was like, holy shit. It was quite amazing. I see he didn't really finish what he was trying to do though there, if he even intended to do that with the lava and the water. It looks quite amazing. Although the insides of this are very, very dangerous. You get stuck in there. Believe me, it sucks. Then AK, I'm guessing those were his initials. I'm not exactly sure. But there used to be two mountains here, completely leveled, and well, I'd say he did a pretty good job with that. It looks amazing. I don't really venture in there very often. Not much really out here. We did try to clear a bunch of trees. We've been trying to clear the area because it makes it a lot easier to see creepers and spiders coming up on you. Granted, during the day, spiders you don't have to worry about. Now, this is another mine that we cut out, and actually down this way there's two spider spawners. One that you have to go down by ladder, and one is pretty much near the bottom of the stairs. But one we tried to make into it. Well, actually, we tried to make both of them into spawn trap, dungeon traps, so we can get string easily. One completely utterly failed. I did not do that one. Now, the other one I spent at least a week trying to get right, and well, it kind of works. It works a lot better than I thought it would, but it works. This is our small cactus farm, which we started throwing together like, hell, a couple days after starting playing, because we were pretty much in this area. That whole cacti wall I put up because every time we'd go into one of these doors here, if we'd come out them, we'd always have like creepers popping up here, and they'd come behind us and they'd just explode. And it just eventually just really started to piss people off, so we made a cactus wall, and it's done its job. It's done its job very good. Now I'm gonna some random buildings, and I head over to old spawn. We actually, well, made a spawn outpost there, but pretty much right after we made it, the spawn changed on us, so it became very pointless. It doesn't really serve any purpose besides just a base. We call it the old spawn base, or old spawn outpost. Now this goes underground, and this connects up to first base, ironically enough. We have a very intricate series of tunnels and whatnot, just so we don't have to travel outside at night if we have to. God forbid we have to, but right here is a tunnel that's actually in the first base, so I had to dig underneath that just so I wouldn't fuck with Lord Boogeyman's shit there, which he now plays under 0 kill, and apparently he took out a chest. This is his area, Lord Boogeyman. Now, if you try to look him up, you probably won't find him because he is a pirate player. Every so often I'll tell him to, eventually get on to buying it, but currently doesn't have a job, so I can see why he hasn't bought it yet. Which kind of sucks, but the economy as the way it is just sucks in general. This was kind of one of his mob traps, which I think he did a good job on. And there's water missing. Holy crap. Oh, there was water in there last time I looked, and if there was mob spawn in here, it actually did a decent job. It actually looks like a good trap. Anyways, moving on. Well, there goes, that's up to the surface. We'll go down a bit here. That goes to another player's area. Now this is a small farm that I threw together when we were still in the very early stages of playing. A couple cactus and reed farm. Now since then we've made a very large reed farm. That was when we started needing, or started wanting bookcases, and we just needed them in large amounts. And there's another random tunnel. Now down here is pretty much where I started digging. Yes, that is my small alarm for people coming down the stairs. It was kind of cool. Best alarm ever. I thought about doing the rest of the song, but then I got lazy. As you can see, it uses the old way of redstone repeaters. I have yet to update it, and I probably won't just due to laziness. But I have another one of these set up somewhere, and it works with the newer redstone repeaters, so it's less hassle. Now these are my mining tunnels. That's very, very uniform, because I'm pretty much the only one that really digs down here. Every so often I'll find a slime down here, but ever since the most recent updates, I just haven't seen a damn thing. And there's a cave that I've come across, so I blocked it off, and we've explored it a couple times. And there's more of my mines. Ah, shit. Yeah, if I block shit off like this, it pretty much doesn't mean go in or be careful or something. Oh, shit, speaking of slimes. Come on! Ah, no slime balls. That sucks ass. Yeah, it's very rare I see slimes down here anymore. Kinda makes me a little sad. Because after they re-added slimes, they were fucking everywhere. It was unbelievable. And then that's random. Yeah, after the slime update, they were like literally everywhere. And now you pretty much can't find them anywhere. Which kind of makes me a little sad. I hope they up their spawn rate again, because with the upcoming 1.7, you need slime balls, which they finally gave use for. You need slime balls for sticky pistons, which I expect to be probably using a lot because they are fun. Now, this goes to the nether, which I posted a small video. Well, not small, but a relatively decent size video. Maybe last week or 2 weeks ago, or something like that. I really don't know. It's showing off my first time going into the nether and whatnot. It wasn't that exciting. It was meh. Found some glowstone, it was sweet. I needed some more of my mines. Anything that has a torch inside it is usually an open tunnel. This is an indication. So, yeah, okay. Yeah. My mines, they're pretty sweet. Now, this next area, which I cut out all by hand, and it was just incredibly awesome to get it all done. This entire area was mined out by me. Oh, and it was fun. And that right back there is the bottom of my tower, which we shall actually go all the way up to the top just to show you how high it reaches, because this is all the way down the bedrock here, and this is my awesome lava floor, which I didn't go on to making some more of it, because I was lazy and it kind of slows down my frame rate a bit. But this goes all the way up to Y128, and it's all the way down to Y6, I believe it is. And this is just one of my random rooms. It's that Y16, I believe. Yeah, 16. But this goes all the way up to 128. Once we get outside, I'll show you. Or get up there, I'll show you. There is a lot of stairs, and the players on my server hate going up and down these stairs because it just hurts their eyes to just watch this. Somewhere around here there is and I apparently missed it, there's somewhere down there a tunnel that goes off towards there where it connects with another tunnel. Now, considering it's nighttime, I'm gonna probably stay inside. See my big chicken out there. Yeah, that took a while and a lot of cloth, but it's my humongo chicken. Now, I'm going to show you how big this is, because this goes all the way to the top. And somewhere in here, I also have a glass balcony, which I made for shits and giggles to look out and whatnot. Now there's another, it's Lord Boogeyman's tower. Oh wait, that's stars. Okay. Yeah, he made that completely out of wood. So it's almost kind of like a huge-ass tree. So, tried to light up the general area when we first started playing, just so we wouldn't have stuff spawning here, but it doesn't really work. That does light up the general area, which kind of makes it a lot easier to see stuff. And I just had a horrible lag spike there or something. Yes, this goes all the way up there. All the way up to 126, I believe, is what the floor is at, but the blocks go up to 128. Now, we shall head up there, just to show it off. There's not really anything up there. Nobody really goes up here. So, it would be definitely an interesting place to hide some chests if I were even going to. But the hassle of coming all the way up these stairs just for a chest would be ludicrous. Yeah, we are at 126 and these blocks go up to 128. Believe me, this is one hell of a fall. We've had somebody that actually did it. And yes, for shits and giggles, we wrote penis and vagina in the sand. It was funny as hell at the time. Now it's just kind of dumb, but it's a little funny. There is that large reed farm I was talking about. The thing is huge. Right there is my underground base, or underwater base, I should say. There's a fountain. There's Lord Boogeyman's tower. There's a glass house at, what the hell's her name? Baby girl, something or other made her underwater base. That was that little thing right there. That little building next to my reed farm. A sugarcane farm, if you want to call it. Still, if you are a newbie and you call it that. I still call it reeds before they changed it, which kind of irritates me. But whatever. It makes sugar for cake, which is cool. But this little thing goes down to a spawner, which actually connects to a cave in that whole mining system I just did. Or showed you. Which, yep. Absolutely crazy. Alright, let's get down here. And this is what I mean by it'd be ludicrous to put a chest up there to go to all the time. You'd have to come up these stairs all the time. But it'd be a nice place to hide stuff from people. It really would. But, these stairs. Now considering this is my tower, I've been debating on whether I want to change out these stone stairs for cobble stairs just so it match. But the amount of stairs that I'd have to change would be just ludicrous. And maybe I'll do it someday, maybe someday when I get bored, but yeah, I think I'm going to stay there for now. Now, here's another alarm of mine. Yeah. Still sweet. Now this goes straight ahead, that goes to my underwater base. This goes to Lord Boogeyman's treehouse of terror. It's not very scary, ever since he blocked off the cave, but there was a cave underneath his treehouse, and God, it was scary as hell walking by it. Now this is my base. I never really use it. glass ceiling, which I was kind of hoping that squids would spawn here, but I have yet to see anything really. And turn it to daytime. There we go. Yeah. One of my rules of Minecraft, well, my own personal rules, always carry a fucking bed with you. Because goddamn does it suck when you don't have one and you just want it to be daytime. Alright, switch. Come on. Button. Button. I want to press that button. Oh, what the hell? I used to be able to press the button through the door. For God. I hate this. Oh, now I can do it like when I'm right here. That's cool. But through the door, that kind of pisses me off. This I kind of just did for, you know, interesting look, but, meh. Creeper! Punch you in the face. Yes, here's my humongous chicken. I think it took like a day or two to build. Taking screenshots of chickens and looking at them up close was very, very, very difficult some days. And that got cleared out. It used to be all sand and whatnot. We needed a hell of a lot, well, Boogeyman needed a lot of sandstone. And this is our reed farm. Now this would be definitely an interesting place to go play hide and seek in, because, God forbid, it is fucking hard as hell to see through these things. But that's if you didn't have those stupid, name tags above you. Which I kind of wish they would put in, you know, the server config, whether you can have them on or off or whatnot, which would be nice. Alright, that I kind of built for redstone testing. I haven't really yet to go back there to actually test anything. Now this is what we call the desert outpost, even though it isn't really a desert nearby. Nice little place, the general outpost area. That goes down to a skeleton spawner, which we actually, after we found it, we dug down just so we can have straight daylight on it. And this is our town, which we have feedback, apparently. Now we've been slowly building land and stuff. I just built this literally today. Little another shop of horrors. This one is still in progress because we have to find brown wool, which is slowly becoming more of a pain in the ass because of the lack of sheep. And the lack of brown sheep, I should say. Redstone our eyes. Hang on. Alright, and I am back finally. I had to go out and do some things, and I have my daughter, the little lady, with me. And there's a sheep was on fire. Anyways, back to showing off my town. There's the shop of horrors, Redstone our eyes. And this is our train station, or minecart station if you want to get technical. We'll ride this after showing off town here. And our wonderful bank, which is very intricate to get into. Believe me. I designed it. And here is another small reed farm. This is a hotel that was done by Angel Face Mama, with a little hotel shop in it too. I don't think there's anything in there right now, but it's the igloo eyes here together. Eskimo Phil's igloo. I've been kind of just giving them random names. And yes, we don't have the smooth light now, which is why it looks kind of, the light looks kind of more black here. Seem to be giving me some lag. There's some free area I've yet to build anything on. This right here is a library that was built by Angel Face Mama. Very nicely done library. Very, kind of small, but it's a very well done library nevertheless. And this is a well, was a farm. There was at one point there was crops in there, but they seem to have just disappeared on me, even though there's water right beneath them. Yes, Farmer Joe's shop. Then his bedroom is right up there. Then Bob's Bakery. I plan on putting a cake right there as soon as I get around to building it. Yeah, the building looks a bit off, but I've been too lazy to fix it. And this was done by baby girl, etc., etc. It was kind of her version of a hotel. There was originally grass in there, but we took it out and put cobble in, so it looked halfway decent. I've been personally debating on whether I want to tear it down or not. Not really exactly up to my standards. And here is a mason. Nice flooring, of course it's all furnaces. Furnace wall, and then all workbenches right here. And then their bedroom. It's kind of just the roof. It looks nice. Come on. Alright. And I mean, all this grass area and what this whole town used to be on was mainly water. I took a bunch of dirt blocks and grew grass on it, and eventually turned into my town. Believe me, it was a long, long time in progress. Oh, I forgot about this building. This is actually the town hall. Yeah, it wasn't until we started decorating more that I put in the bookshelves and the painting. But overall, it looks really nice. It actually kind of looks like the Madison Capitol building, just a little bit, which is kind of what I was aiming for with these pillars right here. Alright, and of course, the incredibly awesome fountains. Let's take the minecart station. No, we're supposed to leave these in the test, but I've been kind of just... We have way too many at second base, so... I'm think we'll leave one here. Alright. Let's put the minecart on this track, and we press the button, and off we go. Now this goes off to a junction that's pretty close to first base, which will either let us take it to first base or second base, or if you're coming from second or first base, lets you go to town, basically. Now I got this junction idea from one of Paul Sorsey Jr.'s videos, which was actually nice. Otherwise it would have took me forever. Took me forever to do this. And this is a weird glitch I just despise. I need to make the brakes for fuck, I can't even get out. I need to make the brakes for the unpowered minecarts a little more powerful there. Yeah, 2 rails, 2 junctions. Now, this goes off into a brought off a first base. I mean, that goes to that cave, to that skeleton spawner I was talking about earlier. That this goes into first base, and there's my farm I was talking about earlier. And here we are, first base. Now we're gonna go all the way to second base, so to where we began actually. Oh shit, there's no carts here. Okay. Alright. Howdy ho. We shall head off to second base. Alright. Second base, this button. Go. Now this is kind of a longer tunnel than before, just because second base is so far away from everything else here. There might be one or two other things, a couple other things on the server that I haven't shown, but they ain't really too important. Like right now we are going north, I believe. I believe it's north. And out east, no. I don't even know what direction we're going. Out that way somewhere between town and first base,
way out that way, I have a small castle, which I am eventually going to make a tunnel, a minecart tunnel like this, and hook it up to this one and make a junction, so it's easier to get out that way instead of just walking all the way out there and all the way back here. I originally made it just kind of a secret little castle away from everybody else because I was getting bored with the general area and I just wanted someplace new to build and to be at. So I started building out there. It was a nice little castle in this really nice cliff area. It was, there we go. It's kind of a nice place, and you know, maybe I'll show it sometime. I don't know. If I play enough on my server with other people and whatnot, I might start like a, I guess you call it an LP of my server. I have actually one other server running also. It is a creative server, I guess. Well, it's not literally a creative server like the Minecraft Classic, I guess you call it, but it's a survival. But I have a building at pretty much at the spawn point with a ton of chests with every item available for use. And like there's infinite amounts of these and just about everything. Hi. And I have yet to update with the new stuff that's come out in 1.6 and the etc. versions. I'm probably gonna do the new items once it reaches 1.7, which I'm seriously hoping that comes soon, because I can't not wait for pistons and some of the other stuff that's coming in there too. I mean, some of the stuff in 1.7 is looking pretty good. Like, I don't know if anybody saw Team Mojang's piston video. The secret entrance door at the end of the video, holy crap, I cannot wait to play with pistons. But anyway, I guess that's pretty much the end of my little server tour, I guess. Holy crap. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you later. Bye.